Hey, this is Susan Velez from SusanVelez.com, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I make the techie side of blogging easy. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, I highly recommend that you do, because what I like to do is every Wednesday I'll create some type of video that's going to help you start, grow, and monetize your own WordPress blog. So in today's tutorial, it's going to be a pretty quick one. What I wanted to do was actually show you guys how to update the Genesis framework. Now, if you don't, or if you're not using the Genesis framework, I highly recommend it, because what it is, it's a very solid built theme, and it's a framework. And then what you do is you upload an actual child theme, which you would actually come over here to appearances and then come to themes. And then you'll notice that inside of the themes, you'll see right here, this is the Genesis framework. So anytime you're actually making changes, whether it's customization changes or CSS changes or anything, you're not touching anything on the framework. You're actually just making changes to the child theme. So when there's updates, all you have to worry about is updating the actual framework. You're not updating the child theme, because the child theme doesn't ever have to be updated. So I am on my local host right here. It's one of my local hosts that I love using for these types of tutorials. And what I wanted to do was kind of show you guys how to update your framework if you are using the Genesis theme for your site. So the minute you log into your dashboard, you're going to see that a notification that it's time to update the Genesis framework. And then you'll notice that it says right here WordPress 4.83, which, as I said, this is a local host, so I don't really keep it updated. I let it do what it needs to do, and then I create these types of tutorials and videos for you guys, so that way you guys can see how easy it is to do these things. And also because if something happens to this site, it's no big deal. It's just a testing site. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the process of how to update this. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to update the WordPress software. And then we're going to go ahead and update the Genesis framework. Now, if I was doing this on my live site, which this is my live site, you can see, first things I would do was I would actually create a backup. Usually the upward process or the upgrades process runs pretty smoothly on both the Genesis and the WordPress upgrades. However, it has been known to have technical difficulties, and the last thing you want to do is press update and then something screw up your site and you not have a backup. So make sure, if you're following along and you are on your live site, you create a backup. If you don't have a backup, I recommend the Updraft Plus free plugin. It's a free plugin. You can actually use it for your site. I currently use Blog Vault for my backups. It is a paid solution, but the process is so smooth and flawless. I absolutely love it. But I will have a link to all these, to everything that I'm talking about in this video down in the description below. So if you're looking for a backup plugin, you can find both the Blog Vault and the Updraft Plus below. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you are seeing both the update for the WordPress and the Genesis, I recommend doing the WordPress first. And the reason being is I actually ran into a situation once on my live site where I tried to upgrade the Genesis before I upgraded the WordPress, and for some reason it screwed everything up, and luckily I had a backup and was able to revert back to the previous before the upgrade. So like I said, just make sure you have a backup, and then it's no big issue. If something happens, you'll have that backup. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the WordPress update first. So it says, please update now. So we're going to click on that. And then we're going to be taken to a screen that says, are you sure you want to update, or something like that. Now right here it says, an updated version of WordPress is available. You can update to WordPress 4.83 automatically. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do update now. Now, you also want to make sure you have your plugins updated, but like I said, this is just a local host, or a local site, no big deal. So I don't really care about keeping this updated, but if it was my live site, I would make sure that I have everything updated on a regular basis. And so I'm very particular about that for security reasons. You want to make sure you're constantly updated. If I take you inside of my dashboard on my live site, you're going to notice that all my plugins are updated and nothing needs to be updated here. So let's come over here to the Genesis. Now what we want to do is we want to update the Genesis to the newest version. So we're going to click on update now, and it says updating Genesis will override the current installation version of Genesis. Are you sure you want to update? Yes, we want to update. So we're going to click on OK, and then it's going to give us this whole information, and it says theme updated successfully. Click here to complete the upgrade. So we want to click here to complete the upgrade. So once that upgrade is complete, if we go back to the dashboard, you're going to notice that those two notifications that are saying that we needed to update are gone. And then if we come back over here to the appearance, so you'll notice that I also had an upgrade notification up here. It's gone, and that's because we are now on the the most recent or most current version of both the Genesis framework and WordPress. So anyway, very quick tutorial, very easy, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to update the Genesis framework. One of the things that I like to do as soon as I finish updating is I'll come over here and make sure that everything looks okay. Now, as you know, this is a testing site, so it's going to look a little funky, but as long as I don't see any kind of errors, or as long as I know it looks the way it looked before I started playing with this, then it's fine. So as you can see, it's definitely fine. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Don't forget to comment below if you have any questions, and I'll help you out as best as you can. Stop by my blog at susanvelez.com, and don't forget to sign up for my free email course, for my free WordPress course, which at susanvelez.com/emails. And I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.